Well, hello! It's everyone's favorite Matt Riddle on cocaine, and today I finally remembered to record horizontally, and we'll be going over my PayBack predictions. So I'll start off with a potential match that would make sense. I'm not sure if they'll do it, but I think it would make sense if they did add it to the card. A triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship between Sami Zayn, Jeff Hardy, and AJ Styles. Now in that, I'd pick Sami Zayn to win, because he technically is the champion. He never lost. And, I don't know, I think maybe Jeff Hardy and AJ might do their own feud thing, but I feel like Sami Zayn would win that match if it was a thing. But that's just a hypothetical, so I won't really get into detail about that one. But the first actual match, Bayley and Sasha versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Now, Shayna and Nia teaming up makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, nor does them getting a title shot make any sense whatsoever. But here we are, we have that match. I feel like I want Sasha and Bayley to retain because I don't want them to lose, obviously. That was stupid. But I feel like they will win because I feel like Jax and Baszler might like cost each other something. I think Baszler might turn on Jax or something, and then they'll do their own feud because they obviously hate each other very, very much. And then obviously I feel like Shayna Baszler would go over that, and then that would be her contendership to the Raw Women's title. But yeah, I feel like they're gonna have a lot of tension there. I feel like Bayley and Sasha might have some tension in that match too, teasing a breakup, but I don't think it'll be to trigger the explosion just quite yet. So Bayley and Sasha retain. That's my prediction for that match. Then Apollo Crews versus Bobby Lashley for the United States Championship. So Apollo Crews made pretty easy work of MVP at SummerSlam, but Bobby Lashley's a different beast. He's been looking really strong, and he's been growing on me a lot lately. He's looked very, very strong. I think my prediction is Bobby Lashley. I think we'll have a new United States Champion tomorrow night. I would like to see that as well. I don't really like Apollo, I'm not going to lie, and if they don't let Lashley win the title, I feel like they're just wasting his momentum. So yeah, my pick, Bobby Lashley, new United States Champion. Then Keith Lee versus Randy Orton. Quite an interesting match, because Orton punted the head of Drew. He's obviously still got the WWE Championship in his sights. So that makes this one a little more challenging to predict, because obviously, logically speaking, you wouldn't have Keith Lee, a new talent debuting, lose their debut fucking match. But, I don't know. This was a challenging one. I'm going with Keith Lee simply because of the fact he's debuting, but at the same time, it's very plausible that Orton could win. Because, like I said, he's still got the championship in his sights, and losing a match on a pay-per-view would not bode well for him in the hunt for the championship. But yeah, I feel like Keith Lee has to win because he's debuting. That's why I'm picking Lee. But I wouldn't be surprised if Orton won either. And then the Mysterios versus Rollins and Murphy. I think, as far as I know, it's a regular tag match. There's no like Extreme Rules stipulation or anything. So there's no cheating allowed. But I feel like this could be Rey Mysterio's retirement match. He's teaming with his son, and that's how he'd want his last match to go. Hello. Okay, my dog. Okay, that problem's been solved. But as I was saying, I think this could be Mysterio's Rey's retirement match. Because, you know, what a way to go out, teaming with your son. I feel like I believe that's something either one of them has said at some point before that would be their retirement match. So I feel like Rollins and Murphy winning here could be that retirement for Rey Mysterio. And I also want Rollins and Murphy to win because they're cool as fuck, and Rollins is on fucking fire right now, especially after he killed Dominic at SummerSlam just a week ago. So my pick, Rollins and Murphy, which triggers Rey Mysterio's retirement. Then we have Matt Riddle versus King Corbin, a match I thought we'd have at SummerSlam, but they prolonged it to PayBack. I really want Corbin to win. I really like Corbin, and he kind of needs a win because he doesn't win all that often. But obviously, again, Matt Riddle's the newer talent. I feel like Matt Riddle's going to go over. This is his first major feud, I say with quotes, because I mean it's not really that big of a feud, but Corbin is being projected as a top guy. So Matt Riddle, I say, wins this one. And then we have Biggie versus Sheamus. I'd like to see Sheamus win, but obviously Biggie's getting his singles run right now, and they're trying to get him over. So Biggie I feel like, is a very obvious choice for this one. Although, unless Retribution interfere, because I forget, it might have been 2 or 3 SmackDowns ago, Sheamus just allowed Retribution to walk right past him, and he didn't like complain about him. So he might be like affiliated with them somehow or something. So they might help Sheamus. If the Retribution interferes, I feel like it's a win for Sheamus. But if it's just a normal match, which I'm thinking it's going to be most likely, it's Biggie. And then the Fiend, the main event, the Fiend versus Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship. Now, this is interesting because Braun Strowman lost, so why he's getting a rematch, I have no idea whatsoever. But he's bald now, so I guess that warrants a title shot. And Roman Reigns thinks he's Brock Lesnar. He's very confused. During his hiatus, he might have hit his head or something. He's confused. He thinks he's Brock Lesnar. He's a Heyman guy now. So maybe this means fuck, I can't speak. Maybe this means Brock Lesnar interferes and kills Roman Reigns, but that's just wishful thinking. I don't hate Roman, by the way, but I think the Fiend's gonna retain, because it would make no sense to have him win the belt and then lose it just 1 week later. Obviously, if the Fiend does lose, he's not the one to take the fall, because they're obviously building him up and they don't want him to lose to, like, what happened with fucking Goldberg, which didn't destroy his character, but it definitely put a dent in it. So yes, I say the Fiend retains, because I see no reason for Roman to win, although Roman does have a cause to be in this match because he never got his title shot at WrestleMania. So him being in the match makes a lot more sense than Strowman. Why Strowman's here? Probably just to take the fall, but in a kayfabe sense, it makes no sense because he's done nothing to warrant this title shot. But yeah, those are my predictions. I believe I've said all my ideas. And yeah, so thank you for watching. I'll probably do a review this time, depending, like I said, if I feel like it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because if not, you will die. Not for me, of course. I'm not going to kill you. That wasn't a death threat. You're just gonna die from boredom. Also, if you have any suggestions, leave them below. I'm thinking of doing my my King of the Ring fantasy booking back when the last year's King of the Ring where Corbin won, except I'd have Drew McIntyre winning, which would predict a whole storyline, which would lead to the main event of WrestleMania. So if you're interested in that, also let me know in the comments. And yes, thank you for watching.